Hello everyone, I am Rosalyn Basa. I'm a BSc, a second year student, and today I will be discussing with you what is a quantitative model of decision making.
Quantitative models for decision making.
So, a quantitative model for decision making is actually an approach to decision making that uses mathematical or statistical solution to solve complex problems such as forecasting, planning, monitoring, and scheduling, which are basic concepts in business and engineering management as well. And also, it provides the best solution to problems, and while doing that, it also tries to eliminate the guess checking, or what we call the trial and error in general, which in fact is an unhealthy method when making a decision, especially when it already involves large risks that cannot even be compromised. Under it, we have 9 types of quantitative models in decision making. First one, we have inventory models, queuing theory, network models, forecasting, regression analysis, simulation, linear programming, sampling theory, and statistical decision theory. Let's first have the inventory models. It is used to determine the frequency, the production process, the ordering, and everything that goes down to goods. It makes sure as well that everything is in place and that goods are never compromised throughout the production process. Under the inventory model, we have 4 basic types. We have economic order quantity model, or EOQ, production order quantity model, back order inventory model, and the quantity discount model. The economic order quantity model provides the ideal quantity of the company's purchase to minimize the shortage in the holding and the ordering costs. While the production order quantity model centers on how much to produce and how much to order in a certain company. Then the back order inventory model, however, only occurs when an individual, a retailer, or a company tries to order a product that is unfortunately out of stock and that the seller might label them as back orders. Finally, the quantity model discount takes into account the quantity discounts or price reductions, especially with large orders made by particular company. The second type under quantitative model of decision making is the queuing theory. It is a mathematical study of congestion and delays waiting to be served. This can be cars, this can be people, this can be stocks waiting to be served or waiting to be entertained. I think this is also quite familiar with fast food chains offering drive-through features. We can see lots of cars in line, lots of people in line waiting to be served as well. And it also, this queuing theory aims to provide or help the company in making an efficient workflow throughout. The third one is the network model. It is just basically breaking down the bigger problem into smaller categories so you can deal with them independently or you can solve them easily. And there are 2 basic networks that are commonly used. The first one, we have the program evaluation review technique, or the PERT. The second one is the critical path method. The PERT is used to schedule, monitor, and control the complex problems using a 3-time estimate for each of the problem, while the critical path method uses only a 1-time estimate to control, monitor, and schedule a complex problem. Now, the fourth one under it is the forecasting, and this is used in presenting the plans or the decisions that have implications in the future. This can also be used in indicating the plans, the future projects, the anticipated events, even the allocation of funds for the following or for the next 10 years or for the future time. The next one is the regression analysis. Regression analysis is just actually under the forecasting method that involves the association between 2 variables or more. If there is only a single variable involved, then it's called a simple regression, while if there are already 2 or more variables, then it can be called the multiple regression. The next one is simulation. This is one of the most commonly used method because it represents reality, or it represents real-life situations, actual situations with conclusions which people may use them for their day-to-day basis. The next one is the linear programming. It produces optimal solution within the bounds imposed by constraints upon decision. It is also useful when supply and demand limitations at plants, warehouses, and market areas are constraints by system. The next one is the sampling method. Now, the population as the sample are statistically determined to be used in different processes for the company, just like quality control and marketing measures. It is also quite convenient because it saves time and effort, because it is just exactly the same as research in which it has a scope and limitation in it. Of course, finally, the last one is the statistical decision. This is also quite unique because this gives an optimal decision during the time of uncertainty, especially when the company is going through dark times. This can also be useful because it serves like it sheds light of course, by providing or by presenting a thorough and processed data as well. That would be all, and this is for school purposes alone, so you may or you may not like it. Thanks.